wanted to put together a quick demo of the home automation system I put together using an iPad, CommandFusion software, and a couple of global cache devices. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the CommandFusion app here. And as you can see, I've got just a main activity screen here. I've also got multiple zones set up, so I've got a drop down here. I can select between the theater downstairs and the living room upstairs. So if I select living room, it's just going to draw a new screen to connect to the different global cache box, so I can control that room. So I'll switch back to the theater here, and we'll get into a couple of activities. The TV activity is probably what I use the most. It'll basically just turn everything on, set the devices where they need to be.
What you about to see?
As you can see, I've got all the DVR controls for Time Warner and DVR here on the left hand side as well as the right hand side. I've also got some favorite channels here we can flip in and out to control. And to make things easier, I've got a couple of the devices set up across the top so I can get in and kind of dig down and control a little more. So with the audio tab here, I can control the projector power, I've got a Pioneer AVR, control the volume, which is hooked up through serial to one of the global caches, so I've got active feedback running on that, so we can get states and see what source we're on. I've got the volume control readout up here as well, so we can see that change with the feedback. I've also got a Wake on LAN here, which will fire up the home theater PC, which we'll get into here in a minute. So I'm going to go back, show you a couple of the other activities. Another one I've got set up here is a lighting tab. So the lighting, I've got several different zones here we can control. The right hand side of the screen is all controlled through Z Virtual Scenes, which is running on a PC, and it provides active feedback as well. So it's a Z-Wave enabled software. So we can see I've got a couple of lights on here, and if we turn them off, we'll get the feedback notification that it's off. Same with the fans, and we've also got some dimmable lights here, so if I select one, it should give me some feedback here. And there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to security activity. I've got several TrendNet cameras set up. We'll just jump into one. We can double click it. We'll be able to see. So you can see I've got the light on out here. We've got presets here. These are PTZ cameras, so I can move around and see what's going on out there. I can also use gestures to move the camera. I've also got light controls on this page too, so I can toggle the light easily from the camera page. Moves around fairly quickly. This is a wireless camera. I've got some wired ones as well. So here's an example of the front TrendNet camera, and this is an HD model, so it's got a little bit better of a picture. Similar setup. It's running infrared as well. You can see the black and white. It shows up pretty decent during the night. So I mentioned earlier I've got a Wake on LAN setup, so I hit that, it fired up the home theater PC. So now we've got the three activities across the top, which all interface with XBMC. So if I select one of these, it'll connect directly to this home theater PC in the theater, and you can see it's got active feedback here. It's connecting to the box right now. So this app's pretty cool. I did not build this one. I think I got this off of GitHub from the CommandFusion. So Like I said, it's got active feedback as well. We can just select an album here and look at the music and fire up a song. I've also got the same controls up here for audio video. I can quickly get to security cameras and the lights for the zone I'm in. I'll give you an idea of kind of what it looks like here. And it's just as easy to fire up a movie or an episode of Top Gear.
Tonight, I point at some fields, Richard minces round a corner, and James describes his ideal night.
See on the playing screen, it's got a nice description of the episode, and same with the movies. If we want to just browse some movies, you can read about it, see some of the fan art.